I had enough battery power, so I thought I'd come back. And I'm also going to have something to eat while we do a little mini PNN. Thanks. Can I get the fish and chips? Thanks. So I'm back. We're going to do a PNN right here because this is where I am. I have enough battery power. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Well, that was a fun ghost tour, wasn't it? So I'm at a pub, the old Main Street pub. That's where I am. And we've got lots of lots of psychic vibes here. Lots of psychic vibes here. We are right in the midst of where lots of psychic readings take place. Because those purple lights there, that's the originally that's Lori Cabot's store, the official witch of Salem. Lori Cabot is, I'm pretty sure she's still with us, but she is in her 90s. Oh, thank you for letting me know that you can hear me. Since it's a weeknight, it's not as loud and not as loud and crowded as it would be on the weekends. I have cards. I've got my fake beer. They have Athletic Brew here, my favorite. And boy, after that long ghost tour, I could use this. I haven't caught a ton of what's going on in the news today. But I can tell you that I'm just going to talk in code a little bit. I can tell you that DJT has really lost it. So I'm going to welcome for you to ask any questions. What's that sign say behind me? Oh, yeah, that is the official witch store right there. So Giuliani is losing everything. I've always seen Giuliani going to jail. I have my pendulum, so I can check that. I can check and see if Giuliani's going to jail. Please hit the thumbs up while you're here. I'm going to watch the battery. I had more battery than I thought I would have. Thank you, Rondaroo. And yes, I'm very fortunate. I really can't complain about a thing. I do sometimes, but I have no right to complain about anything. Let's bring out the festive Halloween scarf. And let's bring out the cards, and let's see what we want to ask. Rudy is jailbound. Yes, I want to look and see if he is. He's been forced to give up his car, I guess, did he have a Mercedes or something? Elflower 1 stars is asking, is this 12 minutes chat? I don't know what you mean by 12 minutes chat. This is PNN late. This is a late edition of PNN from Salem. Psychic News Network, here we are. I wouldn't be able to do this if the weather was normal, but the weather is like, I feel like I'm in Tennessee this time of year. I have my pendulum, and I'm going to ask the pendulum if Rudy's going to jail. Here we go. Is he going to jail? I get a no on that. But I do definitely get that he's in big trouble. Thank you, Treat Scotchy. I have my bell too. I came prepared. I get no that he's not going to jail, which is interesting to me, because there's a lot going against Rudy nowadays. A lot. So I'm going to pull a few cards about that. And I'm going to put on my witch hat if it's not too windy. Put on my magic witch hat. And see how we do. It's very hocus pocus. So Amy's saying her dog is doing much better. Keep sending great vibes to the dog. Pulling 3 cards about Rudy. Silly tassels. I'm the disheveled witch right now. Okay. I will be pausing to eat. I mean, I'll talk and eat. How many haunted houses did we visit? Oh gosh, we were outside, but that's a good question. Maybe about 6 or 7. Wow, that was fast. Thank you. Yeah, perfect. Can I have a napkin? Yeah, I'm not getting the Rudy's going to jail, but I do feel like he's in a kind of prison for the rest of his days on the planet. But I'm going to pull 3 cards about that. But first I'm going to put ketchup on my fries. I don't know if I'm going to take a few pictures of the houses here. The ones that I just psychically knew were haunted. But, you like my hat, thanks. But I haven't I didn't know they were haunted. I didn't hear the story of their hauntings, but then the tour guide explained it to me. And thank you. I hope you don't mind if I'm eating in front of you. So I'm going to take a couple pictures of the windows of the houses that we visited. Thanks. Plenty of napkins. And maybe we'll get some pictures of ghosts. The first card I get for Rudy is this one, which is the imprisonment card. So I actually think that Rudy, what I'm picking up on is he's not going to prison for the what he did to Rudy and her daughter, but he is going to jail for something else. Yeah. Remember the person that he had working for him? He extorted sex from her because because Rudy's a pig. Just tell it like I sees it. People say Amityville house is haunted. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Rudy's gonna try to fight this. Rudy's going to try to fight back on all the crimes that he's committed to not be held accountable. But justice knows better. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah. The rest of Rudy's life on the planet is going to feel like this. And I do feel like he's going to prison. Let me just ask this. Will it be because of the sexual allegations? He's so gross. Absolutely. Will it be because of that? I get a yes on that. Yeah, so he won't go to prison for... He just has to give up probably everything he owns to Rudy. And what's Rudy's daughter's name? I forgot. The Freemans. You wouldn't want to be Rudy right now. Put it that way. Okay. You can ask me a question if you want. That might make it a little easier. Shay. Okay, Rudy and Shay Moss. So, I heard today, we're going to call him DJT here. Headlights right in my face. I heard that DJT wants Aileen Cannon. I mean, this is just a ridiculous thing to even be talking about. That she's on the short list to be the Attorney General. Pardon me for even talking about it. Is somebody misbehaving? Oh, Chuck, you got a strike on what you said because you use the word sexually. No worries. Okay. So I'm gonna take a look at Aileen Cannon. No worries, Chuck. YouTube is weird. Believe me, coming from me, YouTube is weird. It was because you put the word sexually in there. So what? I'm pulling 3 cards about Aileen Cannon. Yeah, we all knew she was in an after position in the White House. Yeah, she's not gonna get it. So it's kind of like a moot point to even read on it, but we're just gonna take a look. She's on the defensive. Yeah, this is Aileen Cannon is on the defensive. It is yummy. I'm having fish and chips. It's really good. YouTube is weird. Something's going to happen really swiftly to Trump. Something's going to come really swiftly for Trump. And Aileen is going to be on the defensive. She must know she is a joke. I agree. I mean, she must know she's doing wrong. I'll put it that way. She needs to suck it up and leave. I agree. I'm reading on Aileen Cannon. So, the King of Pentacles, this is interesting. Because what she's counting on, my hat's all messed up, is that she really thinks that Trump is the man with the money and the power, but he isn't. And she's been really banking on that, quite literally. She's been banking on that. But she's on the defensive here, and something's going to happen pretty quickly to swoop in and take her out of any position of wielding power. Let me just kind of tune into that. I'm getting Jack Smith. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you hungry. But I just took you all on an hour and 15-minute ghost tour, and that made me hungry. Odelia is from Toronto, Canada. Do you get fish there? Thanks. Thanks, Canada, for being here. And I have the burden card that I didn't even realize I was picking up another card. This is a burden for Aileen Cannon. Yeah. There's a lot that's going to happen pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. All right. Let's look at what we've been looking at all the time. Yes, I do feel Jack. I feel Jack coming in, swooping in, and Chutkin too, putting an end to Cannon. She sold her career. She sold her soul. Her soul. Many of them have. Actually, let's pick 3 cards about the DOJ. I was thinking about Merrick Garland and the DOJ today, and I really do feel like, as mad as we get, you have fish and chip stores also? Oh, good for you. I'm glad you do. I really feel like they've been working really hard behind the scenes, and they just don't tell us what they're doing, the DOJ. Just, if it's any consolation, I really feel that way. I really do feel like it's just a way that they roll. We're not going to see it till it's done. Yeah, and it's going to be the end of MAGA. It's going to be the end of MAGA. This is a surrender card. This is a bye-bye MAGA. Bye-bye MAGA. Bye-bye MAGA. The DOJ might not step up before the election. That's the kind of thing that it's just, we have to just pray. You know what I mean? Thank you, Debbie, for acknowledging that I really did spoil you today. And it was all fun. This video will obviously be shorter. Just on account of not having a lot of battery left. Cheryl H, yes. Cheryl is saying, are there going to be people who are surprised at how much work has gone on at the DOJ? Absolutely, yes. That's what I was reflecting on today. Uh-huh. I'm sitting in a spot where the headlights are right on me from that intersection. Let's pick 3 cards above. Oh, new lechery. Film of Trump assaulting young daughter of major donor. Interesting. We were just about to read on him, so let's look at that. And because you didn't use the word sexually, they didn't give you a strike on YouTube. Yes, I'm in Salem. I've been in Salem all afternoon. Nobody's been booking readings with me for some strange reason, so it gives me all this time. I don't know what I'm going to do financially. Hey, you know, I'm just rolling with it. We're going to read. Did you guys see The Apprentice movie? I haven't seen it yet. I need to track it down. 3 cards. Well, there's so many things to read on for about DJT. Okay. So actually, since I just heard that, it sounds like breaking news. I'm going to just pull 3 cards about that breaking news that he was being lecherous. Trump was being lecherous with one of his donor's daughters. He's a predator. I really want to see that movie too. Has anyone seen The Apprentice, and are they able to let us know where they saw it? Oh yeah, guilty as charged for that, the lechery. I don't know who it was. Thank you, Michael. I don't know who it was. Who Trump's donor was, whose daughter is accusing him of sexual assault. I didn't hear that story. Honestly, the way the news is nowadays, if you walk away for 2-3 hours, you miss a bunch of stuff. It's unbelievable. So that's why I'm always so astounded when people don't know what's going on. There's so much going on. Yes, he did do the nasty deed, whatever it was. Yeah, you know, this is between January 6th and all these allegations. And yeah, this is a long road to hoe, and he's not going to get finished with this long road to hoe, Trump. I mean, there's going to be so much that he just can't. I'm just getting this image of a person with like 10 huge boulders on his back. Democrats are fine. Everybody, you know what? We have to be really responsible now and only think about us winning our country. All the things that you know who, he who shall not be named. There's people around, I'm trying to be discreet. All those things that he who shall not be named have all that he's been accusing everybody else of. Thank you, Warren. All the things he's been accusing everybody else of. Like, for instance, how about when he says about Harris, she's low IQ, she can't put two sentences together, she took a day off, she must be exhausted, and it goes on and on and on and on. And that's just a scratching the surface of what he projects about. It's really amazing. I'm almost forgetting that I have food here. Do not worry. Obama, Eminem, Taylor Swift, Oprah, Bruce effing Springsteen, stop worrying. I understand the worrying. I do understand it. But I also know that we don't do ourselves any favors by sitting around worrying, and we don't do the collective energy any favors. Right? Use your thoughts responsibly and wisely. I'm saying that for everybody, myself too. I'm having fish and chips. I'll save the popcorn for when Trump is going down. Yeah, don't worry. Do not worry. Don't worry, be happy. And there's a big breeze coming. My hat's gonna go. Hi, how are you? You look fabulous.
I was gonna jump in your video and say hi.
Oh, you can. Will you please?
Yeah, sure.
We have a guest. What's your name and where are you from?
Am I this way or this way?
This way. Just come and join me over here. We have some guests who want to say hi. This is a live stream about the political news.
Hi.
Don't say anything about that.
I'm Dawn
news?
from New York, and this is Sophia.
I'm Sophie from New York.
Dawn and Sophie from New York. Hi. Thank you for joining my video.
Thank you.
I'm Annette from Gloucester. Here's my card.
Oh, I'm gonna take
If
this.
if you get in touch with me, I'll give you a discount on a reading.
We will.
Oh, that's actually
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
Thank you so
I live in
much.
Gloucester.
Oh, there was a castle there we were gonna go see.
Yeah, definitely go to Hammond Castle.
Okay.
It's my favorite place in the whole wide
So we're
world.
gonna have to fit it.
I taught a tarot class here a couple
That's so
times.
cool.
Yeah.
I like your deck, by the way.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thanks for saying hi. Happy people. Thank you. You too. All right. One of them was from New York. That's what it's like here. We're pulling 3 cards about Donald Trump's mental situation, whether it's going to get worse. They did just join our PNN. I love it. Earlier I was sitting on a bench and I was asking people as they walked by, are you guys fun? And nobody would say that they were fun. But I finally attracted some fun people. 3 cards about the loser's mental state. Yes, we're all happy. Okay, so Travels is saying, they say there's an incident at one of his rallies where he sponsors daughter and it's on film. Oh, I'm gonna ask the pendulum about that. All right. Is it gonna come out? Is it gonna come out that it's on film? Kind of, sort of. I just heard the music from The Nightmare Before Christmas. All right, is it gonna come out to our justice system? Getting the runaround on that. Yay, Michael's feeling better. Okay, is it going to be... What we're asking is this, allegedly, this assault of a donor's daughter we're looking at whether the video of it is going to come out. Is the video going to come out? Yes. I think I'm getting the runaround because it's going to come out, but it's going to be like so much denial and all that. So as far as what's happening to him mentally, here you go. Tower card. This is what's happening to DJT mentally. Once again, I have the death card. It's over for him. So everybody, cool your jets and don't you worry. Stop it. Because we will have used, like the alchemist, the power of our minds and our thoughts and our intentions, and most of all, of our love. So Betty's saying about that video, they're saying on Twitter it's a deep fake. That's why I was getting the runaround, because not everyone will believe it, but I believe it. It's not a stretch. So, excuse me, Riley, have a french fry. Focus on the love. Listen to Barack. Did you listen to Eminem last night? We have had the most amazing people stand up for our democracy. I mean, which celebrity of great prestige hasn't? Even Taylor. I would not repeatedly get the death card and the tower card if Trump was going to make it. All right? Them's just the facts. Them's just the psychic facts, everybody. And I told you all about this guy, this podcast that's called One. I think it's like one ONE underscore dude DOODE. Thank you, Odelia. One dude DOD. Anyway, so that guy has MAGA people call in to debate, and he's an excellent debater, and he always sets them straight in terms of just coming with the MAGA person with facts. And last night I had him on, and he wasn't getting any people that called in to debate, and I went, I guess they have no more argument. Betty's saying she's always seen DJT in a military hospital. Me too. Me too. All right, so let's take a look at the campaign, and let's take a look at the effect of Kamala. Rhonda, you are with me, listening to the live music. 3 cards about the effect of Liz Cheney on the Republicans and on the Harris campaign. It's putting a burden, it's really strengthening their communication. It's putting a burden on the other side, huge burden on the other side. They're also having quite a time combating disinformation, but there's a lot of philanthropy here, and this is the Queen of Swords, which is the women speaking truth. You love the way Obama says, if he was your grandpa? Yeah, it's true. We will be talking about him. This is about Liz and Harris, and it's creating a big burden for the MAGA side. But this is also about the burden of fighting back on the disinformation. But I feel like they're going to succeed at that. We really need to be in a time where we can put, like a watermark on disinformation. We really have to come to that. I think I'll ask the pendulum about that. But yes, the philanthropy, the donations, but from huge donors is going to just amp up even more. They're past $1 billion. And the Queen of Swords is a great strength in with the females communicating. This is the time for the women, remember? Remember? This is time for the women. My fish is getting cold. Let's pick 3 more cards. And then I'll let you go in like five minutes or so I can save my battery till I get back. Let's just look at actually the state of the race for Harris. Yes. And the Canadians are going to be with us celebrating with champagne bottles. Yes, definitely. I already see it. How the campaign is doing. How the campaign is doing is the campaign is causing the loser to feel isolated. Yep. He's backed into a corner. How the Harris campaign is doing is DJT is feeling more and more isolated. The Emperor is feeling isolated. Chuck Hepner is saying psychosis and mania can occur in those taking Adderall and other amphetamines. That's definitely believable. And one more card. Yeah, this is what we're going to see. This is what the Harris campaign is going to make abundantly clear. Is, yeah, thank you to all the other countries that are helping us and that are praying for us. They're gonna have him more and more out of the spotlight, more and more and more. That's holding on. That's holding back. Yeah. The Emperor is burdened and isolated. I'm in the most psychic area of the country. Believe me when I say he is done. Done, 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 done. Especially the Hitler comments. Especially him wanting our military to be like the Gestapo. Hello. All right, let's wind down so I can save some of my battery here and finish my dinner. Does anyone want to ask a specific question? Odelia is saying, when Biden won, we celebrated with you guys. Yeah, we felt it. And if you think about what this country will be without this malignancy taking such, center stage, it's going to be amazing. It's when we get our rights back and, we get our democracy back kind of intact, it's going to be amazing. So do you all want to ask me anything? Do I now see or hear some spirits in that restaurant? Well, I'm outside the restaurant. But yeah, I would definitely, yeah. There's stuff going on in there. Rose is saying, I've been asking about the muskrat getting a letter from DOJ. I get an affirmative on that. And actually, we read on that the other night, and I got that it was very illegal for Elon to be bribing people, basically. Yeah. Thank you, Ken, for being a member for 3 months. I'm glad you enjoyed the ghost tour. I really enjoyed that ghost tour. And somebody was asking, as far as the ghost tour goes, that little teeny cemetery where all those gravestones, Rose was asking about it. Those little teeny gravestones that were really smushed together. They put the bodies somewhere else and they just had the headstones there. I'm gonna go back and watch the video of the ghost tour. Okay, so actually we'll pull 3 cards about Elon being in trouble. We don't have to ask if he's in trouble. He's in trouble. But when I read on it on Monday, it was like, oh my God, he just like him and Trump, they don't. It's like laws don't exist. Thank you, Kenneth. Much appreciate. I got that guy's our tour guide. His name was Bobby Kerrigan. If you want to do a trip advisor for Bobby Kerrigan at SalemGhostTours.com, that would be really nice. If you want to do that. You were kind of on the trip, right? You were definitely on the trip. 3 cards about Elon. I'm so glad this worked out today. What am I getting ready to eat? I'm eating fish and chips, and it's kind of sitting here, and it's getting cold. So because I'm really into the reading. But it's delicious. Codfish. Elon. Here we go. This is about Elon. Justice. He's going to have to reconsider whether he really is the king of the world. He is not. He's not. This is Elon. Another financial loss. Another big, big loss. A big loss for him. Because justice is coming. Giving $1 million away to extort a voter registration or a vote from people is illegal. Oh, no worries. I mean, I'm actually just forgetting to eat. It's not. It's not that I'm being polite. I want to pull 3 cards about. Kentron's asking, have I had some experiences with some ETs or UFOs? They're very close, not direct experience. I want to, for some reason, pull 3 cards about MAGA Mike. So that's what we're going to do now. 3 cards about MAGA Mike. It feels really late. I don't think it's that late. Yeah, it's starting to get dark early. It feels like it's about 9 o'clock to me. MAGA Mike. With the strength of our democracy being in the hands of the women, one of them being a prosecutor, MAGA Mike, he's no match for this. He's no match for this. Oh, I've already read on Elon. We're on to MAGA Mike now. Yes, it's 8:13, but it feels late. Thank you for telling me. MAGA Mike. He's no match for these women. Do not think. Remember, we just did a ghost tour with the history of the persecution of women. It's payback time. You know. The women are rising up. And MAGA Mike will be no match for the women. Even though that's the Knight of Pentacles, I don't feel like that represents his energy as much as the power women have the men protecting them and helping them to get justice. That's amazing. So, I'm going to pull 3 cards just to kind of wrap up. And then I'm going to go catch a train back. Just a 5-minute train ride to go get to where my car is. And then it's a 20-minute ride from there, so I'll be home at a reasonable hour. Community cards. And then come back on Friday for PNN. Guess while I'm here, I could do some readings at the restaurant. Those girls that sat down, they might call. Community cards. We've got this. We have got this. We're going to quickly see that we've got this. This is our journey away from the difficulties. Do not worry. Promise me you will not worry. I'm in the most psychic place in the country. I know we've got this. I know we've won this. All right. Make sure that you're phone banking. Make sure that you're sending postcards. Get them out very soon. Yes, the party on Saturday for members is going to be through YouTube. I'll send you a notice. I was having financial problems, so I had to let Terry, kind of off the hook. I had to let her go as far as being my assistant. Do some or many spirits always try to chat with you? Oh, they're always talking. We'll probably do some kind of a Halloween show too. Very likely. We're going to be okay. Just keep that in mind. So Friday, 7 p.m., make sure you're doing the work to save democracy. There's no excuse for being stressed out because we can take that energy and put it into... It's a really good time to join up with other people, which really reduces your stress level. So get on board, save our democracy. We've got this. I love you all. It's been fun to spend the last 3 hours with you. If you didn't get to check out the ghost tour, it's long, but it's really informative. So check that out. I just went from that to this to dinner. Really interesting stuff in there. I love you all. Please book a reading. I'm really needing people to book readings. I don't understand what the holdup is. It's Halloween season. PsychicAnnetteDion.com. Love you all. See you soon. Thanks to everybody out there, the wrenches and the members and all of you. All right, bye. Ari Melville had Deepak Chopra on his show tonight. I got to catch that. Thanks for letting me know. Bye. Bye from Salem.